All right, I'm live. I'm ready to talk to some people. This is not the War Council. I'm live because I've been bombarded in my comments section and I got to explain my position. Seriously, let me know you're here by commenting below. I'm pissed as all hell right now because you can't debate anyone if you don't talk to them. You can't debate anyone if you don't talk to them. Do I like everything that I've collabed with, everything that they've done? No. Am I going to stop talking to them? No. You have to make friends first before you bring a debate and have a civil conversation. I come in hot, but you can't come in hot for every single personality here on YouTube. It's not going to be welcoming to everybody. It's not going to work. You want to really do something, or do you just want to talk about it? This is the way. I've talked to more people than you guys ever have or ever will. I have collabs that are going to actually happen because I talk to everybody. Okay? Hey, time traveler. Thanks for tuning in. I was not planning to go live. I'm actually trying to get content ready for the War Council, and I get all kind of comments about people I've collabed with, and comments that I call out the. Why do I go after the mega hater, but I don't go after everybody? Because yeah, here's Snowdub. Thanks, Snowdub. Smash the hell out of it, because I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. What are you going to do with the other half of the world that disagrees with you? You're going to put them in jail? You're going to put them in jail? They didn't do anything that would warrant going to jail. Pick your battles. Be smart. Use your head. Mecha haters live? I don't give a crap. You know what I talked about her? She is a mega hater. She's only in it for the money. It's proven, and she whines about it. She is a mega hater. She's the last person on earth that should be talking about Kelly Marie Tran's weight and hate shaming. The CGH, is this War Council? No. I'm sick of. I talk to everybody. I got a dog hair on my stinking hoodie. I talk to everybody. I make shit happen, and part of that is being friends with everybody. I don't agree with everything everyone says, and I can't fight every single battle because then you lose sight of the big picture. The big picture is actually making friends and people in the menace going after the head of the menace and not picking battles at every single one below. You'll never get anywhere. You're never going to make friends that way. And racism, misogynist thoughts. I think you're delusional. If you don't, also stereotypes. Let's talk about stereotypes. Yeah, they exist. And I don't think anyone can honestly say they haven't had a thought that doesn't fall into some of those categories, but you stop yourself. So what do you do when your friend says something? It's like, oh, I don't really like that you said that. Do you cut them off? If you cut people off, they grow, they become radicalized, and they don't talk to. And I don't think anything. I don't like a lot of the jokes. I'll be honest with you. That's why I'm hesitant to jump into some of these jokes. I don't personally like these jokes. It's your right to laugh at it and do whatever. But it's also other people's rights to call you out on it. But does that mean I'm going to go for it every time when it stops the conversation cold? When we're trying to do a collab and someone says something I don't like, am I going to bring it out? Am I going to say, hey, I don't like that, just so it stops the conversation cold? No, if it becomes too much of an issue, we'd have a War Council debate. So I'm pretty hot right now. I'm sick of this. I am open to collab to anyone. If you have an issue with me, if you want it to stay private, I'll stay private. But when you're on my comment section saying all this stuff, I've met some people that I've collabed with very few times. I don't condemn them. And I'm just sick of this. I can accommodate all kinds of content on my channel. If you want to come on my channel and you don't want to be in a big group, but you want to hash it out, let's do it. Tell me what, if you don't want to be live when you have this discussion, I can accommodate that too. This is the difference. And cancel culture also happens in the Menace of Fandom. Just ask Angus, Julie wished upon a vlog, Snowdub. There's been a lot of cancel culture out there on both sides. Jeremy unfollowed me when I said something that was very tame. Very tame. It's a lot of internet bullshit, and it is cancel culture on both sides. And I'm not about... There's been other groups that I could have stayed with that I did not, because this exact same thing. I don't like what this person's saying. World-class bullshitters. I have a lot to say about that too. You might have to Firewater FX if you want to be on the show. Hit me up on Twitter. We're gonna have a war council at 9 Eastern time. Well, thanks, CJH. I'm free if someone wants to come on that's having an issue with me. I'm not saying I want anyone that collab with me right now. Someone that's had an issue with me or people that I've collabed with recently. Come right on. Come on. Well, we'd like to have you in the future, Firewater FX. This is how I'm going to handle shit from now on. If you have a problem with what I'm building with my friend Snowdub and Chubby Teddy, we're here. You say, you know what? The Madman will go live if you got an issue. And I'm not going to stop talking to you even if we can't come to an agreement at the end. There are some big red flags to the whole stealing solo. My pal Angus, and you know what? Why I kill stock to Angus is because he shows up consistently, and on streams, he has a genuine conversation. Off air, he's an asshole. Yes, I agree. He is a definite asshole. He's an asshole off of his videos. But that's the internet. You can't... Oh, my God. Did you see Jeremy ambush me yesterday on Gilkey's stream? No, I did not. Lethal Lightning? Possibly. I'll have to check you out again. Snowdub. Hey, Snowdub, I want you to comment now. Do you think the way that Jeremy handled you and Angus and Julie was on a path to cancel culture itself? They're so against it. And you know what? They're blocking people on Twitter, right? This weekend. I think they are. And I'm not about that. I'm not going to start another movement that's failure. An absolute failure. People will collab with me. I have some collabs coming up this week. It's because I talk to everybody. Okay, I know you are, CJH. Odin blocked you. Well, there's a lot of blocking going around. So I'm only going to stay live for a few more minutes. I would like... Now, B-Level wasn't the one that started this conversation, but let me check some notes here. Or Twitter. All right, here's the final point of this, okay? Oh, Julie is here. Let me see what she has to say. I bet you have. Hey, Julie, we want to talk to you on the War Council or however you want to do it. If you just want a separate vid, I think Snowdub wants to be on it because he likes you a lot. I like you too. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. If you want a collaboration, even if you don't want it live, like I said at the beginning of this little quick stream, we can accommodate anything you want. I'm here to make it easy for people to talk. If you don't want to be on the War Council, you don't want to deal with all that. Ivan. Well, basically, what I'm trying to accomplish on my channel, Ivan, is talk to everyone. A lot of the menace of fandom doesn't want to deal with SJWs. I think they have some value and some worth and add to the conversation and to get a real debate started. And you can't always just jump straight into the deep end with a debate. Not everyone's like me. Me, Snowdub, and Chubby Teddy, the Fandom Alliance, can accommodate anything you want, any way you want to hash it out. If you don't want to be live, if you don't want a bunch of people on to voice your concerns, I understand. We can accommodate that too. And the reason I went after the mega hater, the comments on Kelly Marie Tran, is she is one of the leaders. She is the only one that had the High Council. So do I want to go after everyone that says something that I don't personally like or agree with? No, because that would take 100% of my time here. So I don't want to go after everything. And Ivan, we definitely want you on. Hey, Ivan, just so you know, what I was planning on doing on a future War Council episode is if your cut of The Last Jedi is still up on now I lost it. That other streaming BitChute. I wanted to have everyone watch it, and then we'll give a review of it right before the Rise of Skywalker, because I've long said that the only man that needs to see the Rise of Skywalker is Ivan, so he could fix it. Yes, BitChute. Yes. So if you would be open to hit me up on Twitter, either with me or Snowdub, and we can arrange to have people watch it and then have you on before the Rise of Skywalker. And you're a good, positive dude in the movement, Ivan. I've always respected you. So, yes, I am still going to have the War Council at 9. I'm not as prepared as I like because this was bugging me, and I'm sick of it. You can't stop. You can't just, if you think someone actually has a comment that's leaning towards racism, misogyny, homophobic, does that mean they need canceled forever? Should you stop talking to them? No, because if everyone did that, that's all they'd be left alone with those type of thoughts, and it's not going to get any better. That is not what I've tried to know. So you know, behind the scenes, I've tried to be part of many movements so far. And if I didn't think it was absolutely necessary, I wouldn't have started my own, because it is high school drama bullshit. It is. Oh, my group. You can't stop talking to people. Regardless of what happened behind the scenes with Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers, and Julie, they cut her off, even if it's just stopped talking to her. And that's why it got to this level. The conversation stopped. The conversation stopped with Snowdub, and it stopped with Angus, too. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that Nerdrotic stream that you were supposed to do didn't happen after you had me on. And guess what? This is an issue in the fandom collective too, because some of the founding fathers, if they would have been on with me when Angus was trying to be a moderator, it would have been a more balanced view than just a bashing on Jeremy. So everyone's to blame here. Let's see, Lethal. I bet you do, Lethal. Okay, the CJH, I do understand why you're doing what you're doing, but I don't agree with your beliefs on the Fandom Menace. Fair enough. You still talk to me. Stories by Irish. From my understanding, some people didn't try reaching out, but Julie already had everyone blocked. I don't know everything that happened. I think deep down, Julie is a good person. And I think part of it is Jeremy's persona online, which he is an asshole. I don't think the way it was handled was good at all. And handling one person going up against every single person in the Geeks and Gamers crew, it can, I'm not saying it's definitely harassment, but there's a conversation to be had there, and it can feel like it when you have all these people coming at you at once. So it's a lot to go up against. Julie, I would like to get your story unfiltered. Contact Snowdub, because he's the one that told Snowdub really values you, and he does not like the way you were treated. I'm not saying that each side is innocent either. I don't know. That's why we have to talk to you. I would say reach out to me privately or Snowdub, Julie, and we can accommodate any way you want to talk. You don't have to be live. Fandom grifters. Yes, I think you're seeing the proof. You know how many friends I've lost about calling them out? I didn't do it lightly. I did not do this lightly. I waited a long time to see if it would improve, and it just got worse. The signs were all there. I waited to speak out. Angus in the past has said, why did you wait so long? That's why. Because I was hoping for better, and it just wasn't getting there. Well, I think with the amount of people, again, the amount of people that are on the other side, Lethal, we have to give Julie her own voice and have her speak. Maybe she can work something with me in Snowdub. We'll do a private recording so she can express her thoughts. We could talk it out, and then I can maybe get you on later, Lethal. I don't know. I can't comment on things I don't know about. Yes, the reason I use B-Level's thumbnail is because a lot from his crew, and he's going to get pissed at me for using it. A lot of his crew have been criticizing me about who I allow in the alliance, and I'm not going to block anybody. And everyone's responsible for their own content and words. And I think I think it's going to get ridiculous if we go after every single thing every person says. I don't think lots of people have bad intentions either. All right. Waking up how faked, organized, and downright nasty they are. Yes. I feel it'd be pointless, Max. You can educate fools just being honest. Okay. Well, even if you don't want to talk about this stuff, Julie, even if you want to talk about something else about fandom or stuff, I don't necessarily, whatever you want to talk about, we will talk about. If you want to collab. Well, there's people here that I didn't expect. That's right, because I talk to everybody, and I don't stop talking to people. That's why. Yes, I don't like the way this whole stealing Solo thing has come out, especially the reaction. I saw clips from their products. I'm subscribed to the Comic Book Cut. I am genuine when I say I want to speak with him. I want to have him on my channel. I think all he is doing is raising the same concerns that the Menace of Fandom does about Disney, Lucasfilm, and a quality product. And there's some big red flags about how everything went down. And when he said, I took time out of my schedule to do this. You better damn right. No, you took time to do it. You haven't responded to Indiegogo comments. That was bullshit. Yeah, defend him no matter what. That's team sports. If you want genuine honesty and review, you treat everyone the same and say, this wasn't handled good. All right, Snow Dub's in here. This is how I'm going to get shit done. I'm not just going to be upset that I get comments. I'm going to go freaking live. Okay? I'm here to talk. Talk to me. Talk to me, Snow Dub and Chubby Teddy. I love Snow Dub's my brother. He does some edgy comedy that I personally feel uncomfortable on, but that's his right to do it, and he's still my friend. So there you go. To be transparent, I'm trying some comedy myself. Maybe I'll get myself into trouble. Does that mean I have evil intentions? No, it doesn't. The difference there is the mega hater, though, is just constantly trying to do this shit to trigger people. I don't like fat shaming. I don't like that either. And she's had enough. She doesn't need any more. Kelly Marie Tran. She doesn't need any more. I'm happy she's still in it. After how bad The Last Jedi went, I'm happy she's still in the movie. All right. Yeah, Han's bad feeling. We're open to speaking with you too. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, I hope so too, Lethal Lightning. You have to understand her perspective. You have to understand it, because a bunch of people tweeting at you can feel like it can feel like hate towards you, even though they're just supporting their friend. And just ignoring people is how it gets to this level. If you had signs that stuff was going wrong, don't stop talking to people. That's what I think. All right. Emmy Lights. That's another one that I would love to get on here soon. Very opinionated person. Everyone is not going to get along for various reasons. That doesn't mean you have to hate people, but I think it's unrealistic, delusional to think we live in a kumbaya world. I agree with that comment. Yes, it's called the War Council. Come to the Council of War, lay down your weapons so we can talk it out. And yes, we might start trying to have fun first before we handle the hard issues, because everyone's not like me. Everyone's not like B-level that just wants to hash it out right away. You have to make friends first. And then after you're friends and you want to bring up an issue, that's when you say, let's have a debate. Okay. Well, regardless of what you want to do, Wished Upon a Vlog, we're here for you to talk. If you don't want to talk about it all, talk about movies, because I know your movies. I like your Friday Night Retro series. Okay, so I've gone for 24 minutes. Let me check my tweets here. Messages. I'm just going to end it here because I don't foresee anyone else coming in. And I really was trying to get ready for the War Council later. I don't like doxing. I don't. But okay. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Wished Upon a Vlog. I don't like it either. But to what happened in their situation, Odin loves to get at you when he thinks you lost, and he is a beta bitch, definitely, because he doesn't do the hard talking himself, and then he goes to try to rub in your wound after you've had a conversation with Jeremy. He's an ass kisser, and then he tries to go fronting on your social media after the fact. Well, you really did bad in that debate. That's what he did to me too. You see how I handled it? You see how I handled Odin? He came on my channel to try to be like, oh, you had no case whatsoever. Get the hell out of here. Doesn't do nothing. Except ride coattails. Yes. Okay, I'm ending it here. If you want some real hot conversations, you want to hash it out for real, contact the Fandom Alliance. We are different. We don't stop talking to you, even if we disagree with you. Whatever you want to talk about, we're here for you. Bye.